Hi guys, once again welcome back to another budget guitar show, and we're starting a new series today. Now, we all know of the guitar legends: Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, Slash, Eric Clapton. The list could go on and on. But there are many unsung guitar heroes which you may know of, you might not know of, and that might not be on the tip of your tongue the second you hear the phrase guitar legend. This new series aims to do something about that and to bring you some of the names which you may have forgotten or you may not realise. In this episode, we're going to look at the powerhouse guitarist from the Tom Robinson Band, Mr. Danny Kustow. Alexander Daniel Kustow was born in Hammersmith, London on 10th of May 1955 and spent his childhood in Willesden. He was expelled from King Alfred School in Golders Green in 1968 and sent to Finchden Manor Residential School for Problem Youths, where he met later collaborator Tom Robinson, and upon discovering Jimi Hendrix, took up the guitar. Taking influence from the British blues guitarists like Alexis Korner and Paul Kossoff, both of whom went to the King Alfred School alongside Kustow, Danny began his career at age 21 in 1976 amidst the then exploding punk rock scene in London, joining up with his bass playing pal Tom Robinson in the Tom Robinson Band, their first single release being the classic 2468 Motorway, which hit number 5 in the UK in October 1977. Throughout the next 2 years, more classics followed, but despite the band's heavy political agenda, Kustow was open about the fact that his own agenda was purely to be a successful rock star. By 1979, the band were in decline as the UK punk scene was giving way to the new wave, a watered-down, more acceptable offshoot of punk which didn't need Robinson's political lyrics, and in October 1979, the TRB split. After meeting ex-Sex Pistol Glenn Matlock at a TRB gig, Kustow next hooked up with him to form the Jimmy Norton Explosion, who, after a few live appearances and one John Peel session, the band fell apart when Glenn went to join Iggy Pop's band, although the two remained in contact. In 1980, Kustow recorded with former punk legends Generation X, by this time known as Gen X, on their Kiss Me Deadly album alongside another ex-Pistol, Steve Jones. Kustow hoped to get the full-time guitarist job, but as vocalist Billy Idol quit the band and moved to Los Angeles and onto megastardom, the group folded, and Kustow was again without a gig. After this, Kustow and Matlock reunited and regrouped as The Spectres, who released 2 singles, This Strange Effect and Stories, but Kustow soon quit as he felt the band was not moving fast enough for him. Kustow would next work with Matlock in 1986 in a band formed to recreate the Sex Pistols and Sid Vicious music for the Alex Cox directed biopic Sid and Nancy. During the sessions, Kustow decided to replicate the guitar lines from very early Pistols recordings rather than the singles, and with Matlock dumbing down to playing root notes on bass, it made for an interesting sound. After hooking up again with Tom Robinson in the mid-80s for reformed Tom Robinson Band gigs and one album, Kustow retired from music in 1992. He made one final appearance at London's iconic 100 Club in 2017 with Robinson to perform 2468 Motorway. Sadly, Danny Kustow died of pneumonia following a liver infection on the 11th of March 2019. He was 63. Okay, so that was the story of Danny Kustow, the legendary guitarist with the Tom Robinson Band. I hope you found that interesting and informative. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching the show today. Now this will be a continuing series. If you have anybody in mind that you think deserves to be in this series, please do let me know down in the comments. Channel support links are down below if you wish to help the channel out. You can go to Patreon and become a patron. You can make a one-off donation via PayPal, or you can go to my Teespring store and purchase a t-shirt, which really does help out this channel. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye from this episode. You guys take care, and I'll see you all again real soon.